When we are talking about cycling accessibility, the starting point is thinking in distance. How far can people get using the cycle network? Because we now have cycle GPS data, we can translate cycling accessibility into time. That is a massive increase of understanding, because now we know how far people can get, and we know which barriers people encounter in their daily cycling. Because we know where the actual barriers are, it gives tangible things for policymakers to improve the network, and by improving the network, the cycle accessibility improves, and with that, the likelihood of people taking the bike increases massively.
We are in Utrecht, Cartesius-driehoek, Locomotiefstraat. And we are in front of a new tunnel that has been built, but is not in use because there's no residential area yet. We are starting to build it. Within 5 years' time, it will be completely converted from a brownfield development to a residential area. And we are really close to the city center. It's only 2 kilometers in that direction. And to cross the railroad, we needed this tunnel to densify the mesh width for cycling. So that's why we have built this tunnel. And we say we want to have the high densities in the city, make more residential areas, and to make it attractive to cycle. So that's why we have built this tunnel. This tunnel is important because it is at the right location, of course, but also it is separated from car traffic. So other tunnels under the railway lines are connected to main roads for cars, and that's not pleasant to cycle. So we also make it more attractive to cycle by separating cycling and walking from car traffic.
Accessibility is a major problem even in Dutch cities. And for cyclists, the main challenge is to reduce the waiting time at traffic lights. If we know when and where cyclists appear, we can make the flow through traffic as smooth as possible. We already have dedicated traffic lights for cyclists, and almost all of them have push buttons so cyclists can ask for green light. Recent developments include counters, which show the remaining waiting time. The city of 's-Hertogenbosch went even a step further. They gave cyclists the opportunity to install an app on their devices by which they can push the waiting button in advance when they approach a junction. It works on all bicycle traffic lights in the city. The app learns from the behavior of the cyclists, so it can predict which of the traffic lights need to be set to green for the specific user. Because the city has to deal with large groups of cyclists in the morning, for instance school children, traffic lights are set to stretch the span of green time so bigger groups can pass junctions safely at one go. This reduces the number of red light passes, and it also increases the safety and the tolerance of motorists towards cyclists.